Honestly, it looks like you're in a sauna right now. You look like completely blurry, pal. And your hand is in focus because you got good tats on it. Your face completely blurry right now.
I mean, listen, man, it's a FaceTime. If you guys send me a Zoom link, we can get this done.
Hit the bottom middle F button.
Yeah, hit the middle, the bottom of the screen.
Bottom middle F button. You see that F circle?
Yeah. No, I just took a FaceTime.
Okay, you took a photo.
That's the white circle.
I'll post this later, too, because this is all going viral at this point.
I don't think so, Austin. This is us just figuring it out. This is team.
That's right.
Hit that bottom. Legitimately, you look like Bigfoot. You look so blurry.
You got to change the F stuff.
All right. Hold on.
Here you go.
Whoa, don't move.
It looks better.
Perfect. Oh, my God.
You got it.
Don't move.
Look at the shoes in the back. Holy shit. Oh, that's a good closet.
Walk it.
You want to see the shoe collection?
Oh, 11 years in the NBA.
Here we go.
11 years in the league. People forget. Oh, yeah, now we lost service. Now we can't see.
Disconnect your Wi-Fi.
Now we can't see. Now we can't see you. Oh, my God. Too worried about those shoes. Got good setup.
Yeah, that's
see
awesome.
the LED lights
Yeah,
under
the lights.
Hey, we're back.
So messed up, man.
Universe, is he saying the universe? Universe.
Yes. Fuck it. I'm out of here.
Yeah. No thanks.
It does. It's too good of a, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's trying to focus. But since he's got the necklace,
Of course.
and the great tats on the hand,
Art.
and the art behind the shoes, the iPhone's like, oh, they need to see everything.
yeah.
It's all so cool. He's too cool almost for the automatic focus.
Everyone's just chasing Sal Capaccio. I mean, they always will be.
Jelly Roll.
Yeah, Jelly Roll as well. Yeah.
Jelly Roll was live at an airport with a full studio.
Wow.
Is that a headshot or is he? Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Rivers.
We're back, man. We got it.
Wow.
Sorry.
You're the best. Do not apologize to us. We should apologize to you. Seemingly, something always happens. Yeah, but that's why we love him. Austin, speaking of things that we love, boy, that game yesterday. We don't know how the entire basketball community was watching along, but in here, we were literally standing edge of seat, and it was a battle. The video is from Post in the family room where Kevin Durant's sitting with his mom talking about how awesome it is, how the room is. Steph Curry talking about how tight he is with the team and how they're all kind of bummed out that it's ending. Like, did we expect this to happen? I think at the beginning we were talking about they all need to put their egos aside and buy in. Jayson Tatum doesn't even play in that game. Even whenever we're down 15, there's not even a thought we're going to put him on the court. He's champion, obviously, 3 straight time first team All-NBA. He comes out afterwards, as long as we're winning, I don't care. Nobody cares. Like, how do we get to this point? When do we get to this point? And is this how this always goes?
Yeah, I was really impressed with Tatum. You know, he could easily have something to say. You know, this is a guy who's coming off of winning an NBA championship, signing the largest contract in NBA history. And here he is at the end of the bench, not getting any minutes. You know, meanwhile, his teammate Derek White, who essentially is a role player in the NBA, even got in the game. You know what I mean? And I thought it showed a lot of professionalism by him, Halliburton. They were cheering the whole time. Even after the game, Tatum's quote where he said, just one more. We got one more win. You know, he's all in. They're trying to win this gold medal. And listen, we all know what this team was going to be about. The 3 best players that we came into this being most excited about have been the 3 guys. Durant, Curry, and LeBron James have not disappointed us. And yesterday was something that, man, like, seeing LeBron James, especially that layup. Do you remember he got that rebound on transition and did the little scoop layup from like a step inside the free throw line? Steph Curry hitting the big 3, and then KD with the ISO. Good God, was that guy probably petrified getting KD on ISO like that. Just getting him on a little left to right cross, mid-range jumper. I mean, we got everything. And I would be lying if I didn't tell you I was nervous because Nikola's such a game controller. You know, he knows how to control a game. And when you're down like 5 or 6, you know, with a minute or 2 left, you know, it wasn't looking pretty for, you know, for a little bit there, but just the resilience by our team to come back in that type of game. And thank God, I don't know who that guy is, but he missed that 3. The lefty.
Yes.
He had that 3. If he makes that 3, man, I don't know if we win that game. And he missed it and let the door open. And obviously Steph come back and hit a 3. I mean, what a game. This France final is going to be epic. I can't wait.
Yeah, Lefty Vitch with the brick there was huge for us. I mean, that was a gigantic. And we get the board, and then Braun runs. I mean, it is all those things had to come together for us. And I assume in the huddle, Steve Kerr and coaches were saying, like, hey, now is when we need to go.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant said that they were trying to get it to 6 or single digits with 7 minutes left or 6 minutes left. Like our only goal was to get it to single digits with 6 minutes left, I think is what he said. It's like, okay, so when that becomes the mission, they're not worried about Serbia making so many shots, which they were. And to your point about Joker, whose game, he was all in, invested.
Oh, yeah.
Bogdan was invested. It was like, I think that was the coolest part, is seeing how bought in the Team USA was to each other. There's a picture of Steph putting up a three, and I think KD is in the side. Mm-hmm. Anthony Edwards is like this. Tyrese Halliburton knows his role.
Bam.
He's in the back. Bam is, and they're all just like going crazy. It's like, it's really cool to see how tight they've got. Speaking of Steph, Connor has a question for you.
Yeah, Austin, as far as Olympic performances go, obviously Steph, like, he broke the record for most threes in the game, and I think it was the second most points ever by a USA Olympic basketball player. But how important is this for not only him, but just USA basketball as a whole? And is this kind of set his Olympic, not debut, but his Olympics as a whole? Like, hey, I've done this. You know, D-Wade mentioned in the quarterfinal, like, at some point Steph Curry's going to have his moment. Clearly it was yesterday. How great was that for you to watch as a player, and just how awesome is it for USA basketball?
I think it was huge for Steph, first and foremost. Like I said, his Olympic game so far, he's been solid. But, last night was like vintage Steph. And I think to have this in his first Olympics and his only Olympics, he alluded to that after the game. He's like, man, listen, I'm not coming back. 4 years from now, I'm not going to be on the Olympic team. This is it. And I think with everything that's been going on in recent years in the NBA, we've seen all the MVPs be foreign players. Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, even though I know he's playing for our team, Giannis. These are guys. These are guys who have dominated the NBA. And you talk about Luka, Shea Alexander. The emergence of foreign basketball can't be denied. So I think just us stamping us still as the greatest country in the world that produces the best basketball players in the world was very important. And then obviously, listen, I alluded to it earlier. Noah Lyles' comments, does have truth to it. World champion of what? You got to go win. You know what I mean? You got to go win that gold medal. And especially with the team that we have, with the Hall of Famers that we have three of the greatest basketball players to ever play on this team: Steph, KD, and LeBron. Even at their age, they still are amazing. I thought it was just huge for Steph to have that type of performance in his only Olympics. And I thought it would be great for his confidence going into this final gold medal game. And then as far as, just for our nation, yeah, man, I mean, I think we were all on the edge of our seat. I haven't cheered so hard during the Olympics other than yesterday. I mean, I was screaming at the TV when the other team was getting offensive rebounds, because it means so much to us. We know we have to win. We need to win this. So, yeah, it's been crazy. Saturday is going to be nuts, man. I'm going to have a couple drinks, get ready to go.
Right.
And, we're going to take on that guy, Victor.
Yeah, Wemby and Rudy Gobert, and obviously the French fans are going to be loud.
Gobert hasn't been playing. They haven't been playing Gobert. He played 3 minutes last game. How about that?
How about this? I've not watched the French men's basketball team at all. So who should we be? It's a Wemby show? It's the Wemby show?
Yeah, it's Victor, and then they have this other guy who's I don't know his name. He kind of looks like Klay Thompson, but he's supposed to be a great jump shooter. And then they have like Evan Fournier. They got some pros on the team. You know what I mean? Well, people.
Come on. Come on.
It's fiery.
Come on.
Did you see Bogdanovich yesterday?
Yeah, we saw him.
Fair.
Yeah, we saw him.
Have you seen Australian Patty Mills? When you put these guys in their own country, like when you put them on their own team, and you unlock them and give them a green light, they're dangerous men. We're talking about the best players in the world.
Match.
Almost made it to third place. We get it. We understand that the world is catching up.
Mm-hmm.
But
they're catching up, but they ain't caught up.
Bingo.
We still run this. We still run this. I don't know if anybody's looked at the gold medal count. It's getting nasty.
Well, don't bring that up.
Yeah, hold on. Total medal count, you mean?
Yeah, total medal.
I'm talking about total.
Yeah, China actually has a 2 gold medal lead over us right
China.
now. Yeah, but we got them. There's a bunch of track events coming up.
Yeah.
But look at that, 103 to 76 is nutty work.
That's the number. Yes, that's the number we need to be promoting. That is the number we be promoting. But in 4 days from now, we will have the gold as well.
Correct.
Because our track dominance and also our breakdancing dominance.
Wrestling.
And wrestling. Where Spencer Lee's about to pick up another one for us. So
they got breakdancing?
Breaking.
It's called breaking.
The art of
And it's not just the Jabberwockies. We are also very confused. We thought it would just be the Jabberwockies on Team USA. Austin Rivers getting into the 3-on-3
Yeah, I'm
Olympics.
gonna go grab a couple guys and let's see if we can run this 3-on-3.
Have you heard that FIBA makes it very difficult for NBA guys to be able to make the 3-on-3 because you have to participate in like 5 events leading up to the Olympic Games? I think you have to have some points. You have to be a part of something. So you're gonna have to really commit to this, Austin, if you're gonna want to win this.
Yeah, they make it that way so we don't have any of our players in it. But if we have guys who have more time in their hands or guys who aren't currently playing or guys who are fresh out the league, these are guys who are still a year or two removed. They still got everything, in terms of just the coordination, the feel, the touch. These are pros still. If I wouldn't grab 2 other guys with me, we're winning that gold medal. There's no doubt about it.
Dude.
I'm winning a gold medal. If I'm on that 3-on-3 team with a couple of my friends, we're winning a gold medal.
You and Caden, maybe. You and Caden.
Go get it.
Who?
I don't know. It's on your necklace. You tell me, Caden.
It's my son, Pat.
Okay.
Well, can he play or what?
Yeah, I'm assuming he's a hooper. His grandpa's Doc fucking Rivers.
Yeah.
Okay? His dad, Austin Rivers. I assume Caden.
He's up next. He's up next.
4 years.
That's my retirement plan, Pat.
Smart.
That's my retirement plan.
How old is he in 4 years whenever the Olympics are in L.A.?
He'll be 9.
Suit him up.
That's
what we're
enough.
saying.
Yep.
That's what we're saying. That's what we need. That's what we need out there. Austin and Caden. Dad's son.
He's gonna love this, by the way. He's gonna love that we're talking about him on TV. So thank you for bringing that up.
I didn't really bring it up. Your chest did. You know what I mean? Like it's right there. It is.
Listen, I'm always repping. Family first. You know how it is.
Amen. That's a big. That's a cool looking chain.
That is
like
sweet.
When Caden saw that, he
man.
thought it was sweet. I assume he was very, very pumped.
He loves it. He loves it. I got it as an anniversary gift, but he loves it.
So I wear chains most times.
I see you.
They move though. That one doesn't move, I guess, because it gets locked in. Or is there?
Yeah, it stays there. It stays there.
Okay, because I was thinking about that thing around the.
Yeah, get the wide
Get that
digging in.
deep.
I know. I usually see you with the gold Prezi on. What do you got on today?
Oh, this is a new one. Wife got it for me. It is a.
Tissot.
It has a name. This one has a name. It doesn't go TikTok though. You need to know that. Obviously, that's obviously.
Is that I can't see it from here. It's all good though. It looks nice.
Well, thank you. I just gave enough of a tip for you to know what it is. If you don't, that's on you, not on me. Let's go to Hammer. Don. Tone Diggs has a question for you, Austin.
Yeah, I got a question, Austin. I saw Jayson Tatum's mom is demanding answers on why he's not getting playing time. And since we just talked about Grandpa Doc, has there ever been an NBA player's parents that has come to the coach and been like, hey, why is my guy not playing? And what do you think about Tatum? And what do you think about Tatum not playing?
It is a little bit bewildering just because Tatum's such a good player that it's kind of odd.
Really?
That a guy like that's not getting on the floor. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like somewhere, like you can't squeeze him in maybe like 7-8 minutes a half. I mean, we're talking about Jayson Tatum here. You know what I mean? And especially if you're using Derek White and other guys that he's obviously better than.
Is he?
But he's a better player than Derek White, guys. But the difference is Derek White only does what he does as a role player. So he fits playing alongside a LeBron James, an Anthony Davis, a Joel Embiid, a Kevin Durant, a Steph Curry, because that's his job in the NBA. Whereas Tatum is used to having the ball, used to having space, his time. When he's out there, that's not going to be his role. He's not going to be the best scorer on the court at all. It's always going to be a Kevin Durant, a Steph, or LeBron, especially now that we're going into the gold medal games. One of those three or two of those three will always be on the floor. So now it's a matter of, can Tatum move without the ball? Is Tatum used to being a catch-and-shoot player? Is he a great defender? These are all things that Derek White is. So that's why you see some of these guys kind of get the time more than him, even though Jayson Tatum is a superstar. So it is strange, but in terms of her demanding answers, she ain't gonna get none. Nor does anybody owe her any answers. Her son's gonna win a gold medal. That should be a great enough blessing. He also just got $300 million and just won an NBA ring. Oh. Just settle down here. Let's settle down here.
Yeah,
right?
but she wants to see her boy play for the United States of America, which hopefully she will for the next 3 Olympics, which I think is kind of.
Yeah, he's going to be on the other one. I guarantee you, the next Olympics, he's going to play 20-something minutes a game because he's handling this the right way.
We're kind of learning about this as we go here. It all started with Caitlin Clark being left off, and then we learn about how
big mistake.
We agree, but not talking about it. Yep. Not even going to think about it. Not even going to think about talking about it. That's kind of how the universe has told me that multiple times. Shut up.
Let that one go.
Bingo. Yeah, the universe has let me, and it's been very kind of the universe and God to tell me that, and I would hear to said blessings. But then we started learning about like how the Olympic team works and Team USA works, and how like on the men's side they are very much preparing for the next one. Like, hey, here's how this goes, and it's been happening since the beginning of time. Got a young group that has to watch the older group, even if and it goes back to the best game that never was seen. It's Magic and Jordan. Jordan's like the younger crew. Magic was the older crew. And it's kind of like a torch passing type situation that almost takes place at these Team USA. So like Halliburton, I think he knew going in that this is how this is going to go. I'm here to learn about what this is like. And then next Olympics, okay, now we roll. There'll be another group that's down there. The fact that it's Tatum, though, is wild. That is.
It's a little different because Tatum's not like some like rookie or second 3-year guy just becoming a new All-Star. This is a guy who's been a multi-time All-Star, first team All-NBA, just won a ring. It is, Booker and Ant are clearly getting more minutes than him. You know what I mean? And, that's the question. And I think that's why his mom is a little frustrated because it's like, why is my son not in the game? And that's why this has been such a big issue. My thing is kind of like you say about, Caitlin Clark. Now's not the time to talk about this. Why don't we get the gold medal first,
Bingo.
And then we can come back and we can dissect it. Yeah, if we lose, we can talk about should have played Tatum, this and that. But let's just get the gold medal, and then we can dissect why or where he could have played more. Now is not the time to be picking apart things and trying to create a narrative. We don't need that. Not right now.
Steve Kerr.
Not right now.
Steve Kerr just being like, this is the last time I'm doing this.
Good.
Oh, no, he's done. He's done. He's not coming back.
We're winning. Get back. That was a massive comeback.
Yeah.
I'm sure we said nothing. Or did nothing, which leads me to this, actually. Ty has a question.
Yeah, Austin. So in terms of the strategy against France, are we expecting quite a few lineup changes? I mean, if Wemby's their only guy, are we just going to send our waves of Bam, Joe Adbeed, because he is American now. He earned his stripes. He can still earn his stars on Saturday.
America.
But are we just going to send a bunch of big men out there and beat the shit out of Wemby and then expect him to kind of crumble? And then in terms of momentum, do you think that because we went through what we did yesterday that we'll come out hot? Or when you play in that kind of physically and emotionally draining of a game, will that have any impact on how the game starts on Saturday?
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to try to be physical with him. I would expect early on to be going through Joel Embiid a lot. I mean, when you watched the matchup earlier this year, Joel Embiid had 70 points on my guy.